Good morning. Welcome to my little domicile here. You can learn about God anywhere, man. Tree stump, fish boat, cab of a truck. Sometimes you can even learn about him in a church house. How about that? Exodus chapter 16. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came unto the wilderness of Zin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. Sound familiar? Last time it's because the waters were too bitter, they couldn't drink. Now they've got nothing to eat. Children of Israel says unto them, Would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots and did eat bread to the full. They remember the good old days of actually having food. I mean, this is all natural stuff. You need food to eat. But God, again, he says he's proving them. Proving their faith, trying to instill in them that I'm going to take care of you. Believe me, that's what he's wanting. And he still wants that today. It says, For you have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them, whether they will walk in my law or no. And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto the children of Israel, At even, then ye shall know that the Lord has brought you out from the land of Egypt. And in the morning then you shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he hears your murmurings against the Lord. And what are we that you murmur against us? It said they murmured against Moses and Aaron. It's like, why are you murmuring against us? And he's going to tell them here in a minute, you're murmuring against God. Moses said, This shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full. For that the Lord hears your murmurings, which you murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. Reminds me of Samuel when we get to him, and Israel wants a king, and God's like, they're not rejecting you, Samuel, they're rejecting me. It says, And Moses spake unto Aaron, and say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, Come near before the Lord, for he has heard your murmurings. And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in a cloud. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At even you shall eat flesh, and in the morning you shall be filled with bread, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass that at even the quails came up and covered the camp. And in the morning the dew lay round about the host. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoarfrost on the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, It is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, This is the bread which the Lord has given you to eat. This is the thing which the Lord has commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating, an omer for every man, some kind of measurement, I guess. And according to the number of your persons, take ye every man for them which are in his tents. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered, some more, some less. And when they did meet it with an omer, they that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Moses said, Let no man leave of it till the morning. Here's one of those teachable moments here. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses. They finally getting fed. Their natural carnal mind wants to save as much of it up as they can to eat the next day, instead of trusting that God's going to bring it again. That's why he said don't do that. But they did it anyway, and watch what happens. Some of them didn't hearken, and it says some of them left of it till the morning, and it bred worms and stank. And Moses was wroth with them. And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating, and when the sun waxed hot, it melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said, Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today, and seethe that which you will seethe, that it remain over, that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept unto the morning. So he told them not to keep it till the morning, but on the Sabbath, an exception, because they're not to do any work, they're not to go out and gather, none of that on the Sabbath. And so when they do that, according to what God said, it don't stink, it don't get worms. It does, it does what God says it will. And things usually do. They laid it up till the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today you shall not find it in the field. 6 days you shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. Even after all that, they still went out and tried to find it. And the Lord says unto Moses, How long refuse you to keep my commandments and my laws? See, for that the Lord has given you the Sabbath, therefore he gives you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place, let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. So the people rested on the 7th day, and the house of Israel called the name thereof manna. And it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. Sounds pretty good. Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commands. Fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot, put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations. And I'll go ahead and look ahead if you don't know what that is. Eventually they make the Ark of the Covenant, and inside the Ark they put the 10 Commandments, they put Aaron's rod, and they put this omer of manna. That's why he's talking about laying it up so for the generations to come, to see how God took care of them in the wilderness. He says, And the children, this is as the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years until they came into the land inhabited. For they did eat manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. Now an ophir is the 10th part of an ephah. And that's it for 16. So tomorrow we'll try 17. God bless you.